deserve a victory. That's just one speech that I give to my kids when they take the field on a rainy, cold, soccer-playing day. I'm here to talk to you about the cuts, and one of those cuts is athletics in the Puyallup area. My name is Christina Allen, and I am the Puyallup PTA Council, but I'm also a youth soccer coach. I've been coaching for the last 7 years, encouraging kids to excel, to exceed their expectations, to realize that they have it in them to go further. We have inspired them to become leaders, to trust each other because their team is their family. We put forth as coaches and as teachers something in those kids that they may not be getting at home. We sometimes take on that vital role to parent them, to encourage them, and to keep them going. This is what we're facing. We are facing cuts that are going to take away these programs that kids need. Some people say that on the flip side of that, well, there's always another option, unlike education. They can join club sports. Most of these kids that need this opportunity are the ones that can't afford to join the club sports. This is just an opportunity that we need to reach out and touch those kids because they are leaders.
Last year, I was the president of Warren Hunt Elementary PTA in Puyallup. As we were hearing what budget cuts were potentially coming from Olympia, our PTA decided to send out a parent survey. We were going to be severely impacted by the reduction of bus service within a mile radius of our schools, and our parents were very concerned. Much of the Puyallup School District is located in unincorporated Pierce County, and we have no sidewalks, crosswalks, streetlights, or anything like that. Well, we all know how parent surveys go. We spend hours putting them together, making copies, distributing them to the different classes, and then we wait. And we wait, and we wait. Much to my surprise, the surveys started coming in. Out of approximately 500 surveys sent out, we received over 150 of them back. Statistically speaking, this is not an enormous amount, but when you've been working with PTA for any amount of time, it was 10 times as many as we expected. I would like to read a bit of one of them to you right now that is a representative of the surveys we received back. There are huge safety issues with kids walking or riding bikes to school. The school strongly emphasizes the safety of all our children attending school as a priority. It doesn't seem like a priority anymore. What do our tax dollars pay for? Where do the proceeds from the lottery that were allocated to education go? Someone needs to be accountable. Our children are our future, and we need to invest in that. Getting them to school is the first step. Our children cannot succeed in school if they can't get to school in the first place. Fortunately, our district was able to subsidize some of the most unsafe routes for our kids with their levy dollars. But there are many children walking to school now that have never had to do that before. Children as young as 6 years old are now walking to school alone, past houses of sex offenders, on streets with no markings, crossing streets with no lighting, and this is unacceptable.
But I gotta tell you, 5,000 people were on in the Capitol saying no new taxes. We've got to speak louder than them. We have to make our voices heard. Every corner for all the legislators, our neighbors. We need community support in order to get the education that our kids deserve. You know, living in the Pacific Northwest, we are trendsetters. We've got lots of great trends and lots of things happening. But there are some trends that we need to change. Our kids, half our kids who graduate from Washington State, from Washington Public Schools, don't have enough credits to get into community colleges and technical schools without remedial education. That's a trend that needs to change. Our great state of Washington, and it is a great state, needs to pay for more than 5 periods in high school. The national average is 7.
Yeah.
My family is from Kent School District. We serve 27,000 students. We are a minority majority. We are 42% low income and are the 4th largest district in the state. Despite our special needs and our large size, we are underfunded by $15,000 per classroom compared to the average district in our state. That's right. Because we are substantially underfunded, our class sizes are larger, staffing cuts have been made, our kids have suffered, and our teachers have made sacrifices. Local businesses, churches, and PTAs have filled in some of the gaps, but they can't keep up. At my family school, the local church runs tutoring group, who runs the only available tutoring program, has a long waiting list. Each year, our PTA pays for the extracurricular activities at our school, such as the science fair, assemblies, field trips, and the books for our school library. I even donated a couple soccer balls to an unfortunate school that doesn't have a PTA because they didn't have soccer balls for recess.
Jeez.
Because like me, you are here. There are 800 of you here. There are 125,000 PTA members in this state. It is your charge to get 20,000 of those members here. So I charge each one of you with getting 10 more people here on February 15th. 10 more people would be 6,600 people. I had my math in school, so should your kids and your children's kids. Do not let this go. Do not let this go. I am 72 years old, and until you get to be 72, you don't get a chance to not come here for the next 30 years.